Hi everyone, this is Joseph from ForbesReviews. In this video, I'm going to give you my opinion of the LG V30 1 week later since I've been having it. But before I do that, check this out. Okay everyone, so in this video I'm going to give you my experiences, my opinions on this LG V30, what I like about it, what I don't like about it, a couple things I have problems with, and also just to go over, my experiences for the last week with the device. That way if you want to pick it up, you know some of the experiences that other people are having with it. Yes, I've been using this as my daily driver for the last week. So I've been putting it to the test, been making some videos, some comparisons, and that way, if you're looking to pick this up, you know exactly what you're getting into. The first thing I'm going to bring up is the problem I'm having with it. You may not have this problem, and if you don't, let me know in the comments, please. But the first problem I'm having is, I mentioned this a couple times before, trying to play Injustice 2. And it will sit on this screen forever. It will not go from the screen. I have restarted my phone. I have uninstalled and reinstalled the app. I have looked on Reddit for any type of advice, and it will not do nothing. It will just sit here. I played the game on other phones, the Note 8, the Essential phone, and also, my U11, it all plays, but for whatever reason on the V30, it will not play. It will just sit there, to be honest. Then that's not the only app. I mean, the other apps are not as big, but we go to McDonald's a lot, which we probably shouldn't go, but McDonald's app always seems to fail too. There you go. Every time I try to open it, I don't know what it is. It will not let me do anything for it, at all. And then also another app that I've been having problems with is our local grocery store, the coupons. I like to coupon a lot sometimes. I got to feed 3 kids, single dad, and it keeps on giving me that error too. It won't load just on this device. It loads on the other ones. I don't know if it's because it's running NuGet 7.1.2. Could that be the problem? And they haven't updated the apps. I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all having any type of problems. All the other apps work fine, like Telegram works great. Also, let's see, the GroupMe app, Team 100 community. Again, the link will be down there. We stream every Friday. Great group of guys that I'm a team of, so you definitely want to check that out. You can definitely join that community. We have some fun and get this done. The other problem, I won't say problem, the other thing is the speaker on the phone. Bottom fine speaker. It sounds kind of muffled. I don't know. Maybe it's because of the coating on there for the waterproofing. But check this video out. Y'all let me know how this how the speaker sounds in this video. It's just a short clip. I play some non-copyrighted music. Y'all let me know how it sounds. Okay everyone, so that was a little speaker test I did earlier today. What y'all think about it? Let me know in the comments below. How does the sound to y'all coming from the speakers? Again, yes, I know it's just electronic music, dance music, whatever you want to call it. But y'all let me know how it sounds. I probably will do a speaker comparison between the Note 8, the Essential phone, and the V30 just to see how it compares to other phones. Now, one other thing that I'm not liking about the phone, or a little bit disappointed about, is the low light nighttime pictures with the LG V30. In auto mode, when you take it, it's just not the best. I actually think the HTC U11 and the Note 8 actually took better pictures. Even though this aperture on here is 1.6. Now, I know in manual mode you probably could get great pictures, but a lot of consumers these days will not go into manual mode, try to play with the settings, and most of the time, if you're trying to take a picture at nighttime or even any picture, you're not going to tell your people to, hey, pose for a minute, sit there and don't move while I try to make all the settings. So definitely kind of disappointed. I'm gonna do something, y'all. I'm gonna play some picture. I'm gonna show y'all some pictures that I took earlier. Y'all let me know how they look in the low light. Maybe it's just me, but take a look at these pictures real quick. Okay, everyone, so what you thought about those low light pictures? Again, to me, it's just a little disappointing in auto mode that you don't get the great pictures that you expect, especially with a camera with a 1.6 aperture on it. I know in manual mode you probably could tweak it some and make them look better than any other phone out there. But again, a lot of consumers won't do that. A lot of consumers just put it in auto mode, shoot, and take a picture. Y'all let me know in the comments below. I'm gonna compare it to the Note 8, also the HTC U11, some photos I did. Watch out for those videos that's coming soon. The last thing I want to talk about is, I talked about it before, it's the theme that it comes with. That theme right here, I won't even try to install it, but that one is kind of boring. So the first thing, I mean, like I said, I would change it. Pick a theme that you like, but I wouldn't leave that one on there. That's one thing I don't like. I don't know why they don't come up with a better theme right out the box. But you can change it. And there you go, I have it changed. I wouldn't even recommend a launcher on it. I like it so far. But the theme, you definitely want to change it because it's kind of boring out the box. Alright, so that's enough with things I don't like. Let's talk about some things I do like about the phone. And I'm going to take the case off because I want to show y'all the build quality. Look at it. Man, it is sexy. I mean, it just feels good in the hands. It's like a perfect size. The 6-inch display, the bezel-less design of it just really feels good in the hands. So, I mean, it's just, even the fingerprint placement is like perfect. You know, you don't have to reach for it. So it's pretty good. So definitely, even the display on here, as I showed in my other video, it gets really bright outside. It looks really good. The colors are, you know, pretty much on point. It's bright. I mean, it's overall probably one of the best displays LG has done. So definitely, I mean, just look at it. It's a sexy phone. The UI on here for LG is kind of laid back. I don't think it's as bad as it used to be, at least to me. It is fluid. I mean, it's quick. Haven't had any problems as far as, you know, any hang-ups or any stutters or any type of things. The only problem I had is some of the apps. I don't know what's going on with that, but as far as being quick and smooth, it is pretty smooth, and it just runs really great. Even with the 4 gigs of RAM, I have a lot of stuff open most of the time, and I don't have any problems. As you can tell there's a lot of apps open. It still runs smooth. So definitely great. Call quality, which a lot of people do these days still, believe it or not, people do make calls on their cell phones. They've been great. No problem hearing me. The people on the other line I have no problem hearing them. So call quality has been good, especially, you know, with the LG V30. Battery life has been good. I've been getting about 5 to 5.5 hours of screen on time. I look at that once in a while. Most of the time I look at how many times I have to charge it. Usually I don't have to charge the battery maybe once in a day, if that. So that's always great to me. I charge it maybe at nighttime. And also, back to that, one thing they do have is the wireless charging. So I know some people really want a wireless charging, so it has it now, especially with the glass back. So wireless charging is another thing that you can say you like about the phone. So yeah, I mean, this phone there's a bunch of positives about it. One thing too is just I like the ability to hide the home I think I showed this in the other videos. Let's see where I can find it. The ability to hide your home touch buttons, pick the apps you want. So that's another thing I'm really liking. Also, the always on display, able to change that to what I want. That's a nice feature too. I'm liking that a lot. I know it's a little minor things, but hey, I'm just giving you my experiences. If you may not like it, you may think. One other thing too, I don't have headphones plugged in, but the DAC on this thing sounds great. You plug headphones into it, beats, I don't care. You can even plug cheap headphones. The sounds that once you plug it in there is great. I have no complaints about it. DAC system is great. Man, I wish I could show y'all the difference between having a DAC and not having a DAC on the headphones. It's hard to explain, but unless you have the phone itself, I mean, if you have the phone, if you don't think the DAC is great, let me know in the comments. But I think the DAC on this thing is pretty amazing, especially when you plug the headphones in there. Especially if you have the good headphones like the Beats or something, or B&O. I have some B&O headphones from last year. They sound great in this too. One other thing that I like about it is the ability to change the themes. I said the themes suck as far as the first one that comes on here, but the ability to change the themes, I think the theme store is actually growing. I have these downloaded. You have some recommendations down here. So the ability to change your phone is always great, and the themes are getting better from LG compared to last year's. Let's see, the app scaling, I like that feature too. These things I mentioned in my top 10 videos. Changing the apps before the game starts is always a great thing when it wants to open. I love that feature too. So I mean, it's just overall for the first week of having the phone, it's been pretty good to me. Like I said, the only problems is a couple things I mentioned in the beginning of the video. That's the problems I'm having with it. Now, can that change over time? Yes, everything might get better. The Injustice app might start working, or it might start lagging so bad I want to throw the phone against the wall. But, you know, so far it's been pretty good. Like I said, I haven't had any type of stutters, any type of hiccups, you know, as far as speed or the UI or anything like that. So overall, it's been pretty good for me. If you want the V30, I recommend, you know, you look at our videos, take the time, do your homework. You know, it's your money. You have to spend the $800 to get this phone, but do your homework before you make that decision. And then, hey, you go with your gut. You do what you want to do after you do your homework. But we definitely putting out the videos. PhonetechatWork, Alan is putting out videos. There's a couple other YouTubers on there that has the V30. Check the videos out. Do your homework. Make the decision. Okay, everyone. So the last feature that I want to mention that I like about it, and also I know a lot of people want it on their phones these days, is that, look, it doesn't have a removable back. That's not the feature. The feature is that now the phone is water resistant. So you could be sitting at the pool, your kids could splash your phone, dump some water on it, and amazingly, if you just take it, you dry it off really quick, and the phone should still work. Look at that. The phone still works. Not a problem. You can actually use it. So water resistant now, new to the LG V30. It definitely works, as you could tell. So overall, let me just recap this video really quick. The LG V30 so far to me has been a really good phone. Like the camera, the display, the UI is pretty cool, laid back from LG. The features you get on it as far as changing the apps, the home buttons are good. The battery life is good. The call quality is good. I mean, just the basic things that you expect from LG are good. But the cameras, like I said, are good, except for still need to work on the low light pictures. But hey, that's one thing. Couple apps not open is you know, another problem that they have. But overall, the phone has been working pretty good for me. Again, it may change in the future. I'll come back and give y'all my final review. Just stay tuned for more coverage from the V30 from me, more comparisons, more speaker tests, maybe a gaming review. But until next time, peace. It's been Joseph. Y'all have a great day now.